We are looking at this pickup truck as a possible replacement to the Titan, which we sold. It looks like it's in really good shape. Tires have a little bit of life left in them. There is a little bit of rust up there in the bed, but I'm not too worried about that. It's just a work truck. Got an overhead rack, but this is removable, so if we need to get the forklift in there, we can. Got a nice toolbox. And interior shows a little bit of age, but we put a couple covers in there and it'll be all good. I took it out and drove it on the highway, and it runs awesome. If we buy it, I will take it to the shop and have them go through it and pull codes and service it and check everything. I think we're gonna do it. I'm impressed for the price. What do you guys think? Is it worth it? 5,500 bucks. And it's four-wheel drive, and the four-wheel drive works. Not that I need four-wheel drive in Key West. It's got the bigger motor on it, the Triton V8, but it's not the little one, it's the 5.4 liter. So it's got plenty of power and get up and go. I think we clean it up a little bit. We put some kind of advertising on it. It's been sitting here and it's not dripping or leaking anything. I checked the fluid levels. They all look good. Yeah, I don't know. It runs great. Super smooth on the highway.
It's a work truck.
It's a work truck. Yeah, it is. I know. I'm not too excited, but maybe a little bit. It'd be nice to have the Titan was having some issues, so I'm glad we got rid of that.
Well, it wasn't having issues, anything that we knew about, but you know, it's just getting old.
Yeah.
When you get old, I'll turn you into.
Whoa, 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 settle down, settle down. Oh no, I'm supposed to say to you, simmer down, simmer down. All right, well, we'll probably put it and become another member of our team.
Well, if it rides okay, I guess. I mean, it's a work truck, so.
It'll be another project. We got a call for emergency service. It's, I guess, a family is down here on vacation. They brought their boat down and the engine is overheating and they want to be able to use their boat during vacation. So I'm going to send AJ and Chris over to take a look.
So we got a problem where the outboard is overheating. So first thing we did was took off the prop, dropped the lower. Now we're going to inspect the impeller to see what the condition of it is. Once you get the lower unit down, you just got to take off these tension rings here. It should pop right up. This is actual housing for the impeller. Except for a chipped off piece, doesn't look all that bad. Yeah, I mean, it had a little blade that was chipped, but it's not bad at all. I was hoping that it would be the impeller, because then that would be a sure sign that that's the issue. But it's actually not all that bad.
I mean, should we still replace it?
Yeah, I mean, we got one. We're gonna put all new stuff in here just in case. Now we just gotta pop the impeller up. There we go. I mean, doesn't look bad. It's pretty normal.
Pretty normal wear.
I mean, not much wear at all, but he just got it done. So I ran it for 8 hours. Uh-oh. Maybe.
Yeah.
The old one didn't look too bad, but we're gonna start there and figure it out. Put the new gasket, new plate, new impeller.
A bit tough to get down there.
Yeah. Fuck, did I turn it? Helps if I line up the right fin. There we go. Let's put a little bit of grease on there. So we are putting the water pump housing and all of that back together. Seal here and the main seal here. So this all together is the water pump housing, and then this is the housing for the impeller. Just trying to get that to line up just, there we go. Now usually I'll put all of this together, keep that seal in there, and then when I'm ready, just put a little bit of lube on here so it'll slide right over the impeller. And then I'm just double checking, making sure you can depress these little clips and this pops out. There's actually two seals that go right in there. Just making sure that they're in place before we put this back together. All right, I'll slide her in. Just make sure that this guy, more importantly, that the shift shaft lines up.
Yeah.
All right, how's the shift shaft? Make sure that it lines up.
This way a little bit. I'll go up. Wait, back down. Okay, straight up.
hold on.
There you go. You're in.
Let her wait. All right. What size are those?
They are 9/16. Hey Matt, what's up? Do we need anything, Chris?
No, I think we're good.
We're good, thank you. We're just getting the lower unit back on the motor. When we're done here, do you want us to go downtown to the Panga? Oh, all right, sounds good.
Doubtful.
Doubtful.
Yeah. Just don't shift it. Don't. Can you go into neutral and just give it like 900 RPM, see if it'll... That's not neutral.
Sure.
Now you just hold on there for a second. Do you have any like 60-pound fluorocarbon? Or anything that's about that stiffness?
Yeah, 80/40.
Yeah, as long as it'll...
Hey, that's pretty stiff 80.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, Chris, what are we doing right now?
Actually run it to see if it's pissing in the water like it should, and then if it's not, then we're gonna go check the thermostats on them to see if they're messed up or clogged.
Hey guys, thanks for working on it.
Yeah, you.
All right, let's see what we got here.
You don't know how to run it?
It's nice and smooth.
Is it?
Yeah. So before we call it good, since you got the boat here, you want to just take it out,
Yeah.
run it hard. We'll hang out if you want us to, whatever, and then you can just call me and say, hey, it's good, and then we'll fucking take off.
Yeah, we do.
I think you should do that.
First of all, a big shout out to the dock masters here, because we had a customer's boat here. The refrigerator went out, and it's a combo freezer refrigerator, and they had a lot of fresh fish at the time in here. Unfortunately, it went out. Our job is to replace it and get a working one in there, and maybe figure out, was it the refrigerator itself or was it something that the boat did to it? But pretty sure that it's the refrigerator.
Do we have a new fridge yet?
That I don't know. Right now today we're just pulling it out and getting it out of here and cleaning it up. A lot of the fish goop kind of got everywhere. It's never a good idea to leave your boat with perishable goods on board, because either A, you're going to have your perishables go bad if you lose power or an appliance fails, or on top of that, if you have any kind of open food, you could attract roaches and rats and other little critters that like to eat your food. Pulling them out is pretty simple. A couple screws just around the outside that kind of hold it into place. And then we're gonna pull it out, disconnect it, try to figure out why it failed, and then get a new one in there.
So after 20 minutes of struggling, we finally got the refrigerator out of this boat. Now we're just gonna examine it, make sure there's no damage. But other than that, we should be wrapped up here soon.
We're just running around downtown, going to visit some people, dock masters and such. Hopefully brighten their day a little bit on this Friday here in Key West, Florida. The water
Look
is,
at the fish.
yep, pilchards.
Look at all the pilchards again.
Yeah, see how high the water is? Got pretty high tide today.
Oh, they can see you, they'll let you in?
I think so, yeah. Things are pretty skinny around here as far as boats. Look at all the dock space they have open. Seems like ever since they left for the hurricane, they haven't really came back yet. But give it time. As we get closer to fall and Fantasy Fest, this place will be packed. Hope you guys are hungry.
Well, Matt just went and made some people's day.
Yep,
Got lots of smiling folks on Friday.
yep.
Now Matt's gonna be smiling because
Yep.
I'm taking him someplace.
I'm going to get an iced tea.
We haven't been here in a little while. It's been way too hot to be on the streets in Key West this summer.
Yeah, it's cooling off. I mean, I think today the high was 92, but it still feels like who knows what.
Yesterday it felt like 104, but at least we're not 115.
Yep.
So we're headed over to our buddy Dan's coffee and tea shop over here. What you gonna get?
Iced tea.
All right, I'll have some ears.
Okay, I'll just make iced tea, please. Yep.
I'm gonna have this.
Okay.
They've got a
latte.
yeah, they got a pumpkin. So I got the pumpkin spice, but then I realized I should have got this amazing special. Who doesn't like ice cream and espresso? Definitely sounds like my kind of drink.
Yeah, that one we only have it here. We don't have it at the other
Oh, you don't?
I
Oh,
don't know. We only have it here.
oh wow. Okay. Yes, please. Looks good.
I got the iced tea that they make. It's tasty. And what did you get?
I got the pumpkin spice latte.
I'm not a big coffee guy, but I love my iced tea. It might be better.
Much, much better compared to the other day.
Well, no, when I came in here earlier, it stunk. But I rigged that ionizer up.
I mean, I could live in here now. Before you could not live in here.
Yeah, it's doable.
Yeah. How long they say to do it for? Leave it in here.
I'll leave it in for a couple days.
Okay. Wow, that's much better.
Yeah.
So Matt was mentioning that we need to move another boat over to the boatyard so that it could be fitted for a cradle. And it's this little beauty right here. Well, it's not really necessarily little. It's probably about 45 feet. Looks like a beauty though. Looks like a fun boat. I think we're supposed to do that sometime this week. So we'll see if we get that done.